Hello dear students, today we are going to perform an experiment on conservation of momentum. In this experiment we will try to verify whether the momentum conserves or not. So we have two trolleys in this experiment and then we have a ticker tape timer. So we have this power supply and two stopper wedges that we will connect on the end. And first of all, we need to check whether our trolleys are working properly or not. So I need to check the tires and then the spring mechanism. So it is working properly. Similarly, I need to check the portfolio. So the tires, they are working properly. So now we need to connect the experiment. So for this purpose we are using this stopper wedge on the end. So now we connect this cable with the AC source. So here if you see is DC source of current and here it is AC source of current. So we need to connect with AC source. So I will connect one wire here, the other one on the ticker tape timer. Right, and similarly I will connect another wire down and with the other side of the ticker tape timer, and I need to place this ticker tape timer between the trolleys. But first of all, let's check whether it is working or not. So it says the ticker tape timer is working properly. Now dear students, after connecting the wires with the ticker tape, we placed two trolleys just in the middle of these. We placed this ticker tape timer in the middle of these two trolleys, and we passed two tapes, one from tied with this trolley, and it passed in that direction, and the other tape is passing by connecting with this trolley in the other directions. So what will happen when we press the spring? These two trolleys will move in opposite direction. Before the collision their momentum is zero, and after the collision the momentum must be conserved. What will happen if we press the spring here, and what will happen here? So as you see, before any interaction, the total momentum of the system is zero. So when we press the spring, this trolley will apply a force on this trolley, and as a reaction this trolley will apply a force on the black one. We can say this is trolley A, this is B. So A will apply an action force on B and B will apply a reaction force on A. And both trolleys will move in opposite direction. So as the total initial momentum is zero, and due to different direction, the total final momentum must be zero to conserve the momentum. So first of all, we'll try with empty trolleys. So I will press the spring. So I will see they are moving in opposite direction. So as they move in opposite direction, so here we have ticker tape timer. When we will play the ticker tape, it will leave some spot on this white ticker tape timer, and we can measure the distance between two spots to find the velocity of the specific car. Now in step 2, what we will do, we will place some mass, half kilogram, on this trolley A and leave this trolley as empty. And when we will first of all, this is mass, so it is 500 grams, so half a kilo. So, and another mass we will also say that is 1 kilogram. So these two masses we will put in two steps. So second step, I will take this mass and place on this trolley A. And now I will run the same experiment, same thing, same procedure. So spring is pressed, so I will hit this point very fast. So these will apply a force, and again you will see the trolleys will move in opposite direction to conserve their momentum. So this time I will open the ticker tape. So you see initially the trolleys were at rest and finally they move in opposite direction. The trolley without mass moves faster and trolley with mass moves with less velocity. Now I will take 1 kilogram mass and place on trolley A and half a kilogram mass on trolley B. So now again we will run the experiment with different tapes. So we will start the experiment and so you clearly see that this trolley is moving with less velocity and this is moving with faster velocity to conserve the momentum. So now the next step is to note down the readings on these ticker tape. So you can see there are different ticks on the tape. So we can take the average of 3 ticks which are almost equal. So we can choose 3 ticks and then measure the distance between those ticks, and then we are taking the average. For example, if you take 3 distances, then we need to divide by 3 to take the average, and that will be the velocity of, for example, this trolley B. Similarly, we can measure on the other tape and we can get the velocity of trolley A. And last step, we are going to take one trolley with 1 kilogram mass and the other empty, and while the trolley will move in this direction as we took more longer table, so during that time I will try to put this another mass on that trolley and see how the speed will change. Okay, so you see it's full up. So as I put the mass